everyone. Today we will be learning about the structure of an atom. Suppose this is an atom and we know it is the smallest unit that exists in any matter we know. Okay, mostly if we consider the non-living things, atom is the smallest unit and two atoms, they combine together to form a molecule, which is a bigger unit. Okay, Dalton was a scientist. He put forward a theory that this atom is indivisible. It means this cannot be divided further. It means I cannot break an atom like this or like this or like this, and it has no further units. However, after that, Sir J.J. Thomson was another scientist who said that what Dalton was saying was wrong and that this atom is divisible. It means it has some subatomic particles. Subatomic means something which resides within the atom. It means there were some things which were inside this atom and it was proved experimentally. However, Dalton just gave a theory. The difference between theory and this experiment is that this was experimentally proved and theory is something which is just told. There was no experimental proof for that. Okay, so Sir J.J. Thomson told that this atom was divisible. Now this atom has two portions. One is the nucleus and one is the extranuclear portion. Okay, and he told that one is the nucleus and one is the extranuclear portion. Means inside an atom, one there is a nucleus and there is an extranuclear portion. After that, now we come on the parts of the nucleus. So nucleus has two parts. One is the protons and one are the neutrons. And the extranuclear portion comprises of the species known as electrons. Okay, so these were the three subatomic particles, means something which was within the atom. So the nucleus had protons and neutrons and the extranuclear portion has electrons. Bohr was the scientist whose model of an atom is the most accepted. He told that inside the nucleus resides the protons and the neutrons, and outside the nucleus there are such circular orbits, and in these orbits there are the electrons, and electrons revolve around the nucleus like a planetary motion. Like we have our sun and the planets revolve around the sun like Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. In the similar way, this is the nucleus and electrons revolve around this nucleus. Okay, now comes to the charge on these particles. Now from the P we can memorize that protons were the positively charged species. They had a positive charge. Charge is represented by Q and it was 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 19 coulombs. The neutrons we can memorize with the N, that these are the neutral species. Means there is no charge on them. Q is equal to 0. And the electrons, these are the negatively charged species and the charge on them Q is minus 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 19 coulomb. Now we can see that the magnitude here, magnitude means this value is same in both. So what will happen? The positive will cancel the negative and it means that this atom is electrically neutral. It means it has no charge on it. It is neutral, means it will not react until and unless there is an increase in the positive or the negative charge. If I talk about the mass of an atom, the mass of an atom, it is mainly due to the protons and the neutrons. Why not electrons? The mass of an electron is 9.1 into 10 raised to power minus 31 kgs, which means 9.1 upon 1 and 31 zeros. It is so small that we cannot count it. It is negligible mass. Okay. But if I talk about the protons and neutrons, they have a similar kind of mass. It is 1.67 into 10 raised to power minus 27 kgs for the protons, and for the neutrons also it is nearly equal to 1.67 into 10 raised to power minus 27 kgs. So this mass is slightly more than the mass of the electrons. So the mass of an atom is mainly due to the protons and the neutrons. So we learnt that an atom has two portions. One is the nucleus and the other is the extranuclear portion. And inside the nucleus there are protons and neutrons, and outside in the extranuclear portion there are the electrons, and they are constantly revolving around the nucleus. This was about an atom. Thank you.